Hells Lake National Park.
First things first, welcome back to the Finnish outdoors, and don't judge me, okay? Just don't. Yesterday when I came here, we are in Hells Lake National Park, also known as Helvetinjärvi in Finnish. I took a new route here. I've checked on the map that, hey, if I take that one and I go like this, it will be shorter, it will be fun. Only 3.4k, will be easy. Was not. It was just horrible, just downright terrible. And when I got finally back here, I put my camp right there, and there is a official fireplace. And where there's an official fireplace, you would assume that there's firewood, right? Well, there isn't, and that has put a little bit damper in my plans. I can either go that way, about 3k if I want firewood, or I can go 3 or 4k that way, and I will find firewood again. So I was supposed to make a kind of a base camp here and, you know, move from here and check the places out, but that has gone to shit. Now I could go without firewood, sure, I could, but I don't want to scavenge my own. I really don't. So I'm gonna eat something, I'm gonna put my camp back together, and then I'm gonna start skiing somewhere. I need to figure out where, but we are gonna be moving in the next 1 hour, thereabouts. The life of a YouTuber. So, before I get to moving, I've just heard something funny. In here at Kortejärvet and the other place that is almost right next to me called Valkeinen. Even though those firewood sheds and the outdoor house, meaning where you get to do your business, even though they are basically brand new, they are not using these places. There's no maintenance in these places anymore. And they are making new places. They've just spent money to make these, and now they're not using these. They're fucking idiots. So yeah, this was my camp. Just a tarp over here. There's my sleeping mattress that was inside the bivvy. Then I have a heat reflective top here, so that would, you know, reflect the cold back down to earth. And then I have here under my butt a reindeer pelt if I need to mess around inside here doing whatever. And I think when I put this whole thing back together, wherever we end up, I think it's gonna be looking very much like this. Okie dokie, let's get back to it. This right here is my new bivvy from Miltech, and it is mainly for winter use. I've used this on one other trip before. I've been quite happy with it. There's just now, I don't know why or how, there's quite a lot of humidity that has frozen here. Don't know why, because this time I didn't make any mistakes, because the last time I used this, yeah, I made a few mistakes. So maybe it just doesn't want to breathe too much, or I don't know, but it did work just fine. But if it does gather this much moisture inside of it, I'm not sure I want to keep this on me on the next night. We'll see. We'll see. Tiny bit of blue. So here we are at Helvetinjärvi. I'm gonna be making my camp somewhere around this lake, but before that there's a place right ahead of me that I want to show you. Here we are. Let's check this out. So what is this place that I've brought you? Well, I think this used to be a wilderness cabin. Here at the door there's a pamphlet saying that it's not in use because of safety reasons. Now that pamphlet over there has been there for years. I have personally never known the time when this place was in use, nor do I know anyone who knows when this place was in use. Now that doesn't mean that it hasn't been for decades now, but at least in the past 10 years it has not been in use. So this whole place, you know, this cabin, that warehouse or a sauna, I don't know what it is, there that firewood warehouse, and there's the outhouse. It is just another reminder how the people who own these, the Ministry of Forestry here in Finland, you know, keep these places and uses these. They just leave them be. These are places that time, the people, and the people who own these forgot. They are just left here to rot, and that's such a shame. Such a shame. Anyway, hey, I found firewood in a warehouse that hasn't been in use for decades. Well, at least a decade. Like what the hell? But that's good. That's very, very good. There's another campsite where I could go. That's right on the other side of the lake over there. That's like 700 meters thereabouts, which would be a very nice place to put up camp. There's also this unofficial fireplace which is within the park, but it's not part of this national park. Someone else owns that plot of land. I have seen that there is firewood. I have never used them, so I think it's worth checking out. Let's go there. Okay, here we are. My campsite for the night. Here's the fireplace. There's a little bit of firewood left here. I can scavenge for more, and if I need even more, then I need to go to the other side of the lake. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna make my camp, somewhere around here, I guess. Yeah. So this is actually not a new spot. Even in my YouTube channel last year, me and Alexi were ice fishing here. We made a camp to that small island right there. Yeah. Okay, now I need some water from somewhere. I need to figure that part out. And then food, finally. If memory serves, right over there is a ditch that flows into this lake, so I think from there I get to drink some water with my filter bottle. Sunshine, wow. Give me more. Like, isn't it funny that we call that right there sunshine here in Finland? Barely peaks around the cloud, and we are putting on shorts and t-shirts and whatnot. So that right there is supposed to be the ditch. Now, is it just a little bit under the snow with a thin ice, or do I really have to swing my axe hard? We're about to find out. Okay, it seems I need to do some work. Can't be easy. Now, I did get it open, but there is so much ice. Look at that. There's a little bit of water at the bottom, so basically there's this much of ice. And if I'm going to see this much trouble just to get water from this ditch, I might as well make a hole right next to my camp, so I don't have to walk that much. We'll see if I'm gonna be able to do that. If not, then I'm just gonna use this right here. Okay, so there's my watering hole. What do you reckon, how much ice is there? about this axe a little bit more. That was fun. At least now I get to drink and make some food. Let's get to it. Yep. Some good pasta bolognese. Cheers. Yep. That's good. Ho, ho, ho. Where the hell did it go? I guess I'm gonna be sleeping with a mouse. Anyways, this is a vanilla latte, because apparently that is a thing. Hot, but very good. Very, very good. Oh, I want more of this. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna enjoy this in peace, hopefully. Then I need to put the camp ready, meaning my sleeping bags, sleeping mattress, that sort of a thing, and then I guess I'm gonna take a walk. Oh, that's nice. Here's how it looks. My humble abode now, it's basically finished. I moved all my gear here. I closed this side here so the wind doesn't get in here. And yeah. More than enough room for me here. And next, I think I'm going to gather some firewood. Now, if this looks bad in your mind, just please keep in your mind again that I am using a tarp the first time ever in winter camping. I don't think I've ever used a tarp only to, sleeping or, camping. So my setup looks horrible, but it works. Now, it is ugly, okay? Like, look at this. If we're gonna look it from here, that's just bad. All around bad. And the worst thing, cause the ground is frozen, it was a pain in the ass to get these stakes in there. Yep. But now it's done. It is done. Oakley dokley. So, firewood. Let's get to it. So, here we are. The sun is over there. It is about to go down. It's going to get dark. I have procured magically some firewood. Hopefully it is enough for this evening, and yeah, I'm gonna make coffee because I really need it, because this was a pain in the ass to get to. Oh, what else? Oh yeah, this. This hoodie of mine. This is basically an attachable hood. Now I bought this for a very specific reason, and that is because in the winter time I have a very bad habit of putting my head inside the sleeping bag when I sleep. Why is that not good? Well, then you breathe inside the sleeping bag and then it gets moisture, it is gonna get wet, it's gonna get cold. not a good time, so I thought this is a good solution for that. And now that I've been using this, it's great. Like that problem, poof, completely gone, because now this is going to keep me warm, so I don't accidentally put my head inside the sleeping bag. So yeah, this has been amazing, just downright freaking amazing. So yeah, it is katabatic gear. I'm gonna put some kind of a link down in the description. I bought this from Garage Grown Gear, and yeah, I've been very happy. Very good. Love it. That's it for today. Good night. Oh, good morning. Wakey, X and Becky. Doggly. I need some coffee. So, how was my night? Gotta say, I did sleep rather well. One thing that I need to that we've had heavy winds all of the freaking night, and I woke up to that quite a few times, but I think I slept like 10 hours, so I've had a very good sleep. I was tired yesterday, so I need to figure out something that I can do about that. I just don't know if I can, because I've already staked that to the ground, and every rope that I have on it has already been attached, so I don't know what I can actually do about it. We'll see. Okay, enough about that. Coffee, please. So what do we have? We have vanilla latte and porridge which has chocolate and halmberries. Not bad start for a day, not bad at all. Now would you look at that? Sometimes you do stumble upon something new around here. It looks like maybe it was a shed once upon a time. There are rusted nails here. It seems to be this was the roof. Don't know. It was big. It goes all the way to there. So around here. So it was long. Yeah, it is not every day that you find something new around here. And this is an area where I have not been before, where in itself it is a rare thing. So nice to find something new. And as luck would have it, there's something else there too. It also looks some kind of an old structure, whatever it is, like 30, 50 meters that way. And the weird thing about this is these are on the top of a swamp. So, well, at least a wetland. So it is a bit weird. Why would they make these here? I don't know. Yeah, I got to be honest with you. I have no idea what I'm watching here. I mean, obviously it is some kind of a structure, old as fuck, rusty nails, very, very thin rusty nails. And there's a big pile of more old timber right there. No idea why it's here or what its purpose has been, but it is in a weird spot. This is wetlands, so weird. Okay, I guess I'm going to go around these wetlands. There are cliffs right there, which I'm going to go check out. There's some kind of a, either that is a stone or some kind of a container. I'm not so sure about that, but I'm gonna check it, what the hell it is. And then we are going that way. So we're doing this big circle, well, half moon, whatever you want to call it, not a circle. We are not dumb, we're not doing circles. So the plot thickens even more. I found more ruins, and this is a bigger one. See, this was a complete freaking house. It goes way over there. And there's a wall, warehouse, or maybe they've held cattle here. There's some iron wire. Maybe it was a warehouse for firewood. No clue. But it was big. Like from there to here. Like whatever it was big. So here we are, back at the lake again. We are very close to the spot that I wanted to check out. And it's so windy over there, like it's bad, so bad. Thank God it's not so bad behind this bend, so let's get to it. So here we are. This is an official and unofficial fireplace. This right here, right next to the lake, which is over there. There's this beautiful cliffs right there in this little cove, and there's again a little bit more swamp. It's a nice looking spot, nice looking place. I thought I'd sit here for a while, take a little break. I have way too much on now that the temperature has gone up, so it's a bit warm. And then I'm gonna go back to the camp and eat. So what is the plan? Okay, so the weather forecast has decided to fuck me in the ass. It starts to rain at night, and right now it is still snow, but it is wet snow, and because of that it's very hard to ski there, and I might have to bug out. I don't like wet snow, and camping in wet snow, the humidity and all of that, it is just not fun at all. Now the funny thing about this is that we tried to do this kind of a video in this same place last year with me and two of my friends, but you never saw that video. Why? Because this exactly same thing happened on the very first day. It started raining like hell, even though it wasn't supposed to. So the irony. Okay, so the last bit of this video, I think I'm gonna show you my gear, what I'm using for sleeping, camping, and that sort of stuff, and maybe talk about a little bit of my paljakka. Okay, my gear. My winter bag, which is huge. It is Carinthia Defense 6. I've slept with this, I think it was -25, so this has been a good, very good thing. I've been very happy with that. Then I have my bivy here. It was a Miltech 3-layered bivy. It is for winter use. Have been using it like 4 times. It's been okay. And what every man needs to have: pillow, just a basic air pillow, like nothing too amazing. Then my sleeping mattress. That is an Exped Dura R6. I think the R rating on this was 5.8 or 6. And as I said, I've slept with this in -25. So been good, been very good. And obviously now that we have been having these milder temperatures, these have been more than enough. What else? Well, here's the reflective blanket that, you know, reflects the cold back down to the earth. And the best thing ever, which everybody should have, is a reindeer pelt. You can use it for, you know, just laying down when you're on a break or in a camp when you wanna, you know, change clothes or whatnot. It's good to have. And then I've been using this big tarp as a tent. This is from Nortec. I don't know anything about that, and this is my like second time using tarp as a, you know, tent. So I could have done a better job, but it worked. I'm happy, except for this fucking flappity flap. It is what it is. And here we have my 2-meter long, 10 centimeters wide skis. I've been using them for quite a few years now. They are great. There's my paljakka, which has been very good. Oh, and by the way, if you've been wondering about this is a deck bag from a kayak. You can easily attach it to here if there are any kind of metal rings, so you can just clip it in there and it stays there. I use this for my camera gear or food or anything like that where you need your stuff to be easily accessible. So there it is. So yeah, this right here is basically my sleeping kit this time. Now obviously would you need the bivy? Well, not necessarily, but I just wanted to use it. And then there's the top. Do you need it? No, not really. You could have just taken a tent, but again I wanted to test that thing out in winter use. So what else? Well, then there's obviously your clothes, your foods, other bits and bobs and ends like axe, a knife and that sort of stuff. But all of those bits and bobs you figure out the more you do this thing, like what you are willing to carry or pull. So figure it out. What do you want to take with you once you're out here? But I guess that's it for now. So thank you for watching, and whoever you are, wherever you are, stay outside. Bye for now.